What up? Anybody on this fucking thing? I heard ya.
What's up?
He speaks.
Yeah, it took a while to connect for some reason. What are you up to?
Oh, you know, I was gonna try to farm some mutagen sample, but apparently my boosters ran out. So I think I've collected all of one fucking mutagen sample.
Oh, jeez. So I bought Assassin's Creed Odyssey because it looked like a pretty decent game.
Yeah.
Shit. Complete shit.
Why?
First off, aside from the issue why I refunded it, um, it's a terrible Assassin's Creed game. I hate the direction they're going into and where it's now like a system.
Where it's now and you blanked out. What? It's a what?
I was loading a bunch of stuff. It's a level-based MMO system now, where instead of just being in a world and it's up to you and your skills to be able to assassinate people, to kill people, you now have to level and grind your character to be able to defeat certain enemies. And that wouldn't be so bad if the leveling system and the scaling was so bad that Ubisoft is also doing microtransactions for saying like, oh, XP boosters. And they design the game in a way where if you want to be able to not spend hours upon hours of grinding for levels, then you need to buy the XP boosters. So if you want to enjoy the game for what it is, you have to buy XP boosters. But it just kind of destroyed what made the original Assassin's Creed games good. Turns it into a level-based MMO basically now. But the reason why I refunded it is that it has one of the worst console ports to PC.
Okay, so I'm sick to fucking death of hearing that word, especially when it doesn't apply. So I'm gonna say this just one time so that you understand how video games are developed. All video games, period, always and forever. There is no video game ever that has ever been designed that was not designed on PC for PC hardware first. It's ported to console, not the other goddamn way around. So whenever somebody says, we don't know how to release it to PC, what they mean is, well, we don't know how to compile it on in such a way that it will support multiple video card drivers. And, we don't know how to set it up so in such a way that it would be supported by multiple CPUs, which just means that you're an incompetent piece of shit. It doesn't mean that there was anything necessarily wrong with the game on PC. It just means you're a shitball developer. There's no such thing as a console to PC port. Never has been, never goddamn will be, ever in the history of video games. Not even the original motherfucking Mario was developed on a goddamn Nintendo console. Period.
Okay,
that is a misfucking nomer, and I'm sick to my fucking stomach of hearing it because it makes me fucking ill. Now, I actually got High Moon Studios a few years ago to finally fucking admit that they just don't know how to go, whoops, well, let's optimize for a wider range of hardware sets because they don't know how, which is akin to saying we're incompetent, which is why they don't develop video games anymore. They finally killed themselves on that.
On this game, they did a terrible job developing it because it runs fine. I didn't know about the whole console to PC port being not a thing.
Most people don't, which is why they fucking use the nomenclature, which is why they're fucking retards. Because most people have no goddamn clue how game engines are built, how game engines work, or how they compile video games. But they all begin and initially compile on PCs, and they are all tested on PCs. And they always fucking have been. Always. Okay. There has never, ever, ever, ever in the history of video games been anything that was any different.
But the console, it runs fine on console, but on PC, unless you have a god tier game, or like if you have like an extremely high end
it wasn't
setup,
optimized well for lower end or budget PCs, is what I'm hearing at this point.
It's just straight up not optimized because GTX 1070s can't even run 60 frames per second on low graphic settings on 1080.
What CPU are you using?
Oh, this is like across the board to a lot of people. CPU, Intel Core i7.
There's problem number one. I'm guessing you have a 4.8. That's real core versus thread count.
Let me trying to find my. But regardless, this is across the board for multiple people. Like my game, my setup for this laptop. I mean, it's not the greatest, but it's built to run games on medium-high settings at 60 frames a second on 1080. That's what, like, across the board, all the games that I've played, I've been able to do that, unless they're like some crazy high intensity for the CPU or whatnot.
Which, just so that you're aware, Origins was, and this was built on the same game engine using the same optimization system. And consequently, what most people found with Origins, I suspect is going to be true of this game, in the sense that the more cores you can throw at it and the more RAM you can throw at it, the better you're going to do.
Yeah,
so
I'm only
that
using
being said,
up half of my RAM, is the thing.
So how much RAM does your model have?
6 gigabytes. Oh, wait, no, 16?
16 gigs, okay.
And I'm only using up like 8. My not hardly using up any of my VRAM.
What graphics card model do you have? Let me ask that.
The GTX 1060.
Okay, is it the 6 gig edition, or do you have the 1060 that's a 3 gig and is actually a 1050? Okay.
6 gig.
Is it the Max Q or the standard?
It is Max Q
mobile?
Because you can't you can't really get a laptop with 1060 that's not Max Q.
Yes, you can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can. Oh yeah, you can. The first releases you definitely could. Max Q was later. Max Q was actually when they clocked it back, the actual desktop version back, and put it on a thinner PCB and inserted it into and inserted the GPU into the actual fucking laptop. But it's basically a desktop class GPU, just on a thinner it's on a thinner bed. The board that it's on, it's thinner.
Well, it's just like it's a pretty decent. Like I should be able to get more than 25 to 35 frames a second on completely low settings and everything along with that. I was able to figure out if I scaled back the resolution percentage back to 50%. I was able to get 35 to 45, but the game looked like shit.
Let me ask you this, and this may not be something that you know, but NVIDIA GPUs, AMD's guilty of this shit too, but on AMD's, this is automatically turned off. You have to go in and physically fucking turn it on and the reason why it's automatically turned off on AMD's is because of the shitstorm that it caused shortly after the release of the R9 290X. So in AMD drivers, it's turned off. But in NVIDIA, when you have, especially if you have that NVIDIA fucking gamer software bullshit that they insist on for the driver updates, they have this thing called resolution scaling. I'd have to take a look. Adaptive scaling, I believe it's called. And on NVIDIA's, it's automatically turned on. So essentially what this does, is it forces the video game or the movie or whatever you happen to be watching to upsample. So it renders an upsample of whatever your aspect ratio is. So on a 16 by 9 aspect, you're actually rendering it 4K, at which point it then tries to downsample it to whatever your resolution is, or in your case, 1080p. And it murders performance. And that's not something that's a setting in the game. You have to go into the goddamn driver and turn that shit off. So I'm going to ask you,
what did you say?
It's called. It might be called super sampling or adaptive sampling or adaptive super sampling. And you have to turn that shit off manually.
I'm in the control. Would you find that in the control panel? Or...
You know what? Give me a second. I'll pull mine up.
Because I figured out that if you turned off for Assassin's Creed Odyssey, if you turned off the multi-frame sampled or the MFAA, it would help with frames, and also if you turned off, if you went into the compatibility and turned off full screen optimization, it would help with the frames as well, but only like 1 or 2.
Oh, it's not in the. Oh, that's bullshit. It's not in the. Oh, god damn it. I'm going to have to go to manage 3D settings and see if it's in here. Anisotropic filtering. These are the global samplings, anti-aliasing, DSR factors, maximum pre-render frames. Multi-frame sampled AA. That's turned off. Power management mode, shader cache, threading optimization. Oh, look, there's no fucking super sampling in here. So one of the things that you can do is you can actually go into you can go into your manage 3D settings in the NVIDIA control panel.
You still there? You cut out.
Are you listening? I'm still here. I've not stopped talking. Can you hear me?
Maybe your mic turned off or something. I don't know.
No, since you cut out when you were talking earlier, it's either something on Discord or something on your end. Because Discord has been registering me speaking the whole time. It might be something on Discord's end, honestly. Which is unfortunate. Let's see. So, in your Manage 3D settings of the NVIDIA control panel, things that I would fuck with are, okay, on your power management mode, you're on a laptop. On a power management mode, you're going to want to prefer maximum performance for your power management mode, which means you're going to need to be plugged in, by the way. You're probably going to want to turn your texture filtering. Oh, what the fuck? Dude, I didn't cut out.
You back?
I didn't cut out.
Am I back?
I never cut out. Can you not fucking hear me?
No, I can now. Were you able to hear me?
Nope, not a word.
Oh, that's weird.
It's either on Discord's end or it's on your end.
So you're looking for the setting? Did you happen to find it?
That particular setting, not in the NVIDIA control panel, but that doesn't mean that it's not in the GeForce Experience bullshit, which I'm going to pull open now.
I just realized this entire time I've been running my power management mode on optimal power instead of maximum performance.
I just got done saying that.
Really?
Yeah, like if you were watching the stream, you would have heard me say that.
Huh.
So there are a lot of things that the average person would not think to look at. They would just go, "Oh, well, this game performs like shit." You just, more or less do what you did. I don't assume it's the game out of the gate. I only assume it's the game after I have checked every known fucking setting.
Well, that's the thing. A big reason why I had a lot of trouble trying to get refunded, because technically I played the game for 7 hours, even though I only played the actual game for less than 2 hours, and the rest of the 5+ hours were spent trying to get it run properly. I gave it a lot of chances trying to actually make it run properly, just wondering if it is just my end or what have you. And I did quite a bit of researching, figured out some stuff to turn off and turn on, blah, blah, blah. But it, across the board of 5 hours of research, I was able to change it from maybe 8 to 10 frames per second above. But it wasn't even just that. It had, there's probably going to be an optimization patch coming in real shortly. For lower end rigs, but it's just like the game itself. Voice acting was terrible. The characters didn't seem lively. It didn't, because I didn't play Origins. I Like, I'm a big fan of like the original Assassin's Creeds.
I have another question to ask you, because the comparison's been made, which is what got me interested in it. Is have you ever played The Wild Hunt, Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt?
Yeah.
Okay. The comparison has been made between the two games in that it plays a lot like The Witcher. Might be a little grindier than The Witcher, but
Okay, see, I can see the connection. However, like it's in the realm of a cheap Chinese knockoff of Witcher 3. It's not. You can show comparisons, but they're not similar. You get what I mean? Like, there's aspects about how the game plays that are similar, but it's not that
no, the
great
leveling and
Witcher
progression.
3.
The leveling and progression was a direct comparison, and I don't know if you played enough Witcher 3 to know how to level up in Witcher, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you that, and what a lot of people didn't notice is that you can run around the map fighting random monsters until your head explodes. You will barely gain any experience. You gain experience from doing one of two things: either missions that award experience, or you will gain experience from killing monster hives, the actual hives that are on the map. You will gain experience from finding hidden treasure that are on the map. Not much, not as much as the monster hives, not by far. But the most that you will gain, the absolute most, is doing the main story quests, the large side story quests, because side story quests are separated into small, medium, and large. And of course, the actual monster hunts themselves. Catch all that?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's not like I specifically knew that, but, well, I mean, kind of did. I played a decent amount of Witcher 3.
Those of us who have gotten tired of Witcher 3's level grind kind of figured out early on that one of the best ways to beat that level grind was to just go ahead and run as much of the map as you can and complete all of the monster hives that you're leveled up enough to get. So you're basically going to just run around the map. You know, if you're in The Witcher and you're trying to get your levels up to get a new piece of gear or be able to do a quest sooner than you really should be able to, what you're going to do is run around just killing the monster hives and freeing the villages and that kind of thing. Because you'll get there much, much faster. Now, having been said, the comparison to the leveling and progression between Odyssey and Witcher 3 was made, so I can't help but wonder how similar are they really?
See, they're similar with I just think that Witcher 3 did such an incredible job better, even though you as you said, you would get tired of the grind and figured out you had to go different ways to be able to level up and do that. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, it just felt like a cheap game with no development passion, with no real thought about the game. Just push it, as Ubisoft does, just push it out to make money, especially with the microtransactions being able to... I guess you can compare it to a cheap Witcher 3 with microtransactions to be able to get to the level that you need.
Yeah, I understand why a lot of companies are doing microtransactions, and you can actually thank Digital Extremes for a large portion of that, because all of their money has come from microtransactions over random bullshit. Now, that having been said, I can't help but wonder how much of that hate just comes from them going, oh yeah, by the way, if you want to level a little quicker, here's a little microtransaction. You don't have to do it. You can level naturally and organically through the game, but here's this. And how many people are seeing that microtransaction going, nope, fuck that. This is Star Wars Battlefront 2 all over again. Fuck you guys. I just paid 60, 70, 90 bucks for this, and I shouldn't have to do that.
From what I've seen is that it's kind of... They hold you back with showing stuff right in front of your face, being like, hey, if you bought this microtransaction, you can have this nice stuff. Or you can wait quite a bit longer so you can have it. It's not mandatory, but the game is basically almost designed for you to have it. You're not in the biggest disadvantage. I hear level scaling for enemies is a big problem in the game. It's not that you need it, but it's like almost designed to flaunt shit in your face saying, okay, you can't have this unless you do this microtransaction and then level up. I just personally didn't. I'm not just trying to I'm just saying from my experience. I'm not trying to say anything definite from anybody else's because I don't know how true that is.
Right.
It's just from what I experienced and what I would enjoy about the game. It's not worth the money that I spent, and then having to spend the money and have it sit in my inventory for a week or so as I try to figure out the FPS problems or wait for a balancing patch optimization patch. It just I didn't enjoy because
well, if you didn't enjoy it, you didn't enjoy it. I mean,
yeah, it's not like
the
worst with all the like. I really like the Assassin's Creed without the leveling system and all of that. Like Assassin's Creed 1, 2, 3, the whole Ezio thing. I love that. I don't like it too much with it, but I mean, if it was well made, I could definitely play that game and enjoy it. But it's just all the little stuff like characters and interactions and stuff like that. It just doesn't. It's not well done. Just characters don't seem right. Your character and everyone just seems kind of dull and lifeless. And then I also love how everybody's like, "Oh my god, this map is as big as Witcher 3 with the seas of Black Flag." And I was like, "Okay, awesome." So I jump into the map and I look around and I'm judging the area, like the starting little island that you start on, and comparing it to it's nowhere near the size of Witcher 3. And the oceans aren't as big as Black Flag.
I will say that Witcher 3 was completely and utterly massive. I don't think I have ever played any open world game as big as Witcher 3. I don't even know if there is one. What's up? Who is this?
Hey, stupid.
Oh, okay. I can't see my screen at the moment. Yeah, I'm gonna get it on Friday and make my own call on it. But
yeah, definitely do that. Just make sure if you don't like it, return it before the 2-hour system because I had to fucking basically harass Steam and their shitty customer support, and then go online and find a company number, which took a little bit of digging until I can get in contact with someone, which I didn't. I left them a voicemail, and then they emailed me back afterwards, and then because I had 7 hours of gameplay time, but 5+ of that was spent sitting in the background trying to get the game so it can run properly. Yeah. And then I kept getting denied like 7 times. Like, oh, you played more than 2 hours until I called them, and then I got an email back, and I got the refund today. But I don't know. It's just I don't feel as though it's worth the money, especially since they're charging for the fucking if you want a season pass or if you want the Ultimate Edition, that's $120.
Yeah, that's one of those things that I might do if the game itself was good and the season pass is offered or the gold edition is offered as like an upgrade to your existing games. But as a general rule, I don't do season passes or upgrades. I didn't do it for The Witcher because when I got The Witcher 3 because at the time I got it, it had decent reviews. People spoke well about it. Even that guy that does what the fuck is it called? Zero Punctuation. When he gives something a good review, like he can barely say anything negative about it. At that point, you kind of got to stop and go, all right, we gotta try this out. Anybody catch that? I'm still online.
No.
Yeah, when it's silent and nobody says anything, or a semi-immediate response. Yeah.
We were just very focused on what you were saying. We were listening intently.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's like, I mean, that's why I got Witcher 3, is when even that dude can't just lambast the thing completely. I'm like, all right, at this point, I should probably check it out. And I did, and I really fucking enjoyed it. Up to the point that when they released DLC, all I did was go, okay, well, when I can afford it, I'll get it. When I can afford it and I have the time to play it, I'll get it. And I did, and consequently, I did not regret either. Okay, I scan them and they attack me. The little bastards.
I got Mesa last night.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Did you finally earn her, or did you buy her?
I earned her,
Nice.
but it's kind of a catch-22 because I did a couple of runs, got the Mutalisk Alad V, got I think her Neuroptics or something, and then I was like, you know what, fuck it. I was like, went on a recruitment channel. I was like, 25 key to the first person who can help me grind out Mesa parts. And I found some guy with a bunch of keys because I was tired of the trying to just get the Alad V.
Yeah.
Like the Mutalisk navigation. So I just gave some guy 25 plat and he sent me on, I forget how many runs we went on. I think like 5, 6 maybe.
Nice.
7. Yeah.
Very nice.
It was some MR25 that had just, I assume just a metric fuck ton of them. So he just didn't care.
Well, yeah, I mean, the only reason I don't have a metric fuckload of them is because I don't do every fucking invasion that comes along. If I did, I would have so many goddamn Alad V keys, it would make you sick to look at me. But there are some folks out there who are just like, oh, look, it's an invasion. Huh, what do I want? Well, the only thing of value is a Mutalisk Alad V key. That might be useful at some point. So, turned out to be useful for him. He got 25 plat out of it.
Yeah. Do you happen to have any vaulted relics?
I'm sure that I have many. Why do you ask?
Looking for prime frames because I want Necros and I want Loki because I'm starting to get a decent amount of frames right now that I actually enjoy.
Yeah, I have stuff for Necros for sure.
I have a full Necros Prime set sitting in my inventory.
Yeah, I don't got a lot of plat right now. I'm sitting on some guy to buy my Rubco ribbon off for, I think, 1.7k.
Holy shit balls!
Yeah.
But he only had 800 platinum, and then he's like, but I don't want to lowball you. I was like, okay, well, here, I'll add you on my friends list, and once you come up with the money, then we can do the trade.
Wow. I wonder what mine would be worth.
What are you doing, Razorbacks?
No, I haven't bothered with that. Gorgon Wraith, fuck that.
I mean, I only got it for MR, and then once I leveled it for MR, I threw it in the trash because that's what it is. The Gorgon is trash anyway, but the Gorgon Wraith isn't much better.
Well, what about the Prisma Gorgon?
It's trash too. I normally don't get rid. I started off going, okay, if it's a primed weapon, I won't get rid of it. It's a Prisma weapon, I won't get rid of it. And then after a while, it was just like, dude, some of these Prisma weapons just suck ass.
I'm just gonna go do it for the 200k credits in the working catalyst.
I have not run into a Vandal weapon that just sucks ass. Not yet.
Well, that's true.
The Vandal weapons are usually really goddamn good. Like, if there's ever an event for a Lens Vandal, bet I will be playing the fuck out of that. Bet. As long as that crit chance is just a smidge higher, I don't care if it's a 51 versus a 50. I will be playing the fuck out of that. Hell, I would play the fuck out of if the crit chance remained the same and the base crit damage went higher.
Oh, so last night I got a couple rifle ribbons, and I got a Javlock, and I got a Pantera.
I hate the Javelok.
Oh, I hate the
Oh,
Javelok,
Panthera?
yeah. Pantera. I've seen people use Pantera to some level of effectiveness. It's not a terrible weapon, but you do have to. I mean, you have to have like two other built weapons, one of which is the miter, as because it's one of the ingredients. So, um, get ready to grind for miter parts if you haven't built miter yet, and then keep miter
Yeah,
in your inventory so you can build a stupid Pantera.
I just look at the Pantera. The Pantera just looks like a fun weapon.
The
Meh.
Panthera is kind of fun, yeah. The Buzzsaw alt fire.
I didn't care for it, but
It was fun for a while until I realized I kind of need this weapon slot for something else.
yeah, that was the thing with me too. Is I needed the weapon slot for something way more important.
Don't remember what it was, but I can definitely tell you that it was way more important.
I believe I needed it for a
I needed it for melee.
oh, I think I needed mine for a I know it was a prime weapon, and I want to say it was either Sabaris Prime or fuck.
Well, that was one of the weapons that I got kind of early on after I built the miter, and the miter turned out to be, even though it was fun, it actually really sucked a whole ton.
Oh yeah, miter. The miter couldn't have sucked any fucking harder if it was a
I
porn
was
star.
like, dude, look at this. This thing shoots buzz saws. This is going to be awesome. So I get it, and
It's kind of trash. Yeah, it was kind of trash.
Yep. It was disappointing, definitely, but I should have expected that. I wasn't far enough along in the game to expect that type of thing.
Yay, more mutagen sample than before.
Shit, I forgot to build one.
Yeah, but so yeah, I refunded Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I'm really looking forward to Red Dead Redemption 2.
You know what I wish
That's
you could
going to
do?
be awesome.
I wish Steam would let me take a game that's in my fucking inventory that I haven't played in a while and gift it to somebody else. Trade it or gift it. I don't give a shit which. I would prefer gift, so I can just be like, here you go, Ninja. Now it's in your inventory, motherfucker. Hope you play that. I hope you'll play it, because I damn sure won't. Like, alright, the whole Sam and Max thing, that seemed like they would be great. Really fun, really funny games, and they were complete shit. The Sam and Max games are the reason that I hate Telltale and everything that they've made, because it's all the same shit. It's a point and click fucking novel. It's a point and click novel that pretends to be a video game. And when I heard that their studio went under, probably due to bad management, if not bad game design, I was just like, yay, no more bullshit. No more fucking weirdos going on the fucking internet telling everybody what a great games maker these guys are. Because those aren't games. They're point and click adventure novels. And if that's what you're into, fine. But don't call it a video game, because it isn't.
There is a real good game. It's called The Messenger. It's like a 8-bit side-scrolling, like almost like a what is it? Try to find this real quick.
You know what's a real good game that hasn't gotten a lot of press? Origami. That's a fucking amazing game.
Yeah, I like that game.
I have a few little quibbles with it, but they're minor. And considering that I don't even think I paid $30 for that game, that shit was super well made.
If you guys have the time, the 11 minutes or so to watch that video, it's definitely a good one, because I saw that game. It throws you for quite a loop, because I saw that game of like a beginning let's play of just like a guy who checks out indie games, and let's just say like the first 2 to 3 to 4 hours of the game is basically a tutorial, where it's like, okay, you think this is very basic, very simple, and then it throws you for a complete loop. and then it becomes like an incredibly well-made game. Like, very interesting. It goes from like a 8-bit side-scrolling adventure to like a Metrovania. Do you guys see the what DE
Somebody
said
have a
on there?
bird? And no, I didn't. What DE said where?
On one of their latest dev streams,
No.
talking about how, yes, we know we're in a, so they're like, okay, so we're going to just say the elephant, point out the elephant in the room. We know we're in a content drought right now, so why don't you guys help us and develop skins for us to release?
People have already been doing that, and no more fucking skins.
I know, we're in a content drought. We
Fuck
don't
the
have
content.
anything to do
Fix
it.
the fucking bugs.
Exactly.
Give me a proper lobby system. Yeah, dude, I would cry with joy if they gave me a proper fucking lobby system. And if this game ever moved off of, it's player-to-player hosting to, hey guys, dedicated servers, woo! Dude, I'm done. Oh my god. I think I would fucking nut in my pants right then and there. I think I would genuinely fill my pants with cum. I think that I would literally have a fucking nerdgasm. A literal physical nerdgasm. Because at that point it's like, oh my god! It only took you 4 years to give a shit that a fucking smart person would have given us from day one. Yay!
Yeah, and they're also saying they're
at least you got to
it. They're basically telling the people who play Warframe to play another game until they have content. Can you imagine that? A game developer would just go up straight up say, yeah, just go ahead and play another game while you're waiting for content, because it's going to take a while. It's like, well, why don't you provide us with small content that we
I don't even want, like I've said, I don't even want content. I just want the fucking bullshit fixed. I want them to do the things that a developer should be doing. They can fucking take their goddamn time with the content. They can take years with the content if they need to. If they will just give me a proper lobby system, dedicated servers, and or a fucking level editor that I can release my own fucking content with, so that if they're dragging their fucking heels, you know what? Here's a mission type that I've created. Here's a fucking tile set that I've fucking mapped out, and I set up an actual mission for you. Enjoy your day.
Yeah, you don't get XP or loot or anything like that.
Oh, fuck that. Give them loot and give them XP. Why not? Why the hell not?
Well, I mean, that could be turned into a farm.
It could be, but like as long as you're not... If you're picking from a list of spawn rates, rather than going, okay, so this spawns this and this spawns that, no. You would pick, in a game like this, you would go, okay, here's the list of spawn rates for this mission type. And you pick from the list. I wanted to be able to spawn these enemies, and these enemies have these spawn, or you could even just do a list of enemy types, and the enemy types just keep their current or existing spawn tables. Yay! You can collect loot, enjoy your fucking day, play this community-made map, because it might be fun. Here's some puzzle types you can set up. Solve some puzzles, guys! Solve some puzzles, kill some baddies. Have set spawn locations and spawn timers. Have set spawn triggers that we can put on the map. Dude, there's so many things that they could do with this game if they just think, if they just try. But they don't. They're too busy releasing the next fucking skin and going, we want this content. Fuck what you want. What you want doesn't drive the game. What the players want does.
Interestingly enough, I have no idea what they're doing, because they're working on Fortuna and all that bullshit, but they're, like, last year we had a Halloween kind of skin event or something like that, and this year when asked about that, they're like, well, we don't really have the time to do that this year. And it's kind of like, what the fuck are you doing if you're not spending your time on skins, if you're not spending your time on actually pushing out this fucking Fortuna update or anything else, then what the fuck are you doing? Just sitting on your ass, raking in money and not actually doing anything?
Pretty much.
I think at the moment they're probably slogging that the few actual code and level developers that there are slogging through trying to get what they do have of Fortuna working to an actual playable degree, not to, well, let's this small little section, this small little rail that we can run and make it look like people are playing works, but because you have to understand that the demo that they did, if that was actually a fully playable, fully interactive demo, Fortuna would pretty much have already been done. We'd already have it. Period. That was not, I guarantee you, that was not actually playable, and they weren't actually live playing it. That whole damn thing was rails. It was a rail made to look like it was being played. Now, can I prove that? No. It's just a strong suspicion based on my knowledge of game development. But given that I've helped to develop a couple of games, shitty games, not my fault, but shitty games, nonetheless, I still know how the pipeline goes. And I know how this shit works. At least enough to know when I'm being fucking hornswoggled. That's why I told you, that's why I got so fucking triggered when you're like, oh, it's a bad console port. There's no such fucking animal, and every time I hear somebody say that, I want to cut their dick off and make them eat it in front of their parents. I want to cut their fucking children's dicks off and make them eat their dicks in front of their wives. Not that bad. It's really not that literal, but you get what I'm saying. It's something that people say that is so ignorant, so completely ridiculous. It's akin to saying, let me see if I can find a metaphor for this.
And while you're
it's like saying, "Oh, well, this fucking this pirate sailing ship that was made for the water is just shittily ported to being an airship." You don't take a pirate ship that was made for the water and that operates on sails and throw it in the fucking sky and expect it to work. It's not how it fucking works. You build an airplane. You can take an airplane. You can, and put pontoons on the motherfucker and float the bitch in water, but it's still a goddamn airplane. You don't go the other way around because you can't.
Hey, so before we continue, can I figure out what exactly he said that made you mad so I can add it to my...
Add it to your list of shit not to say? He said that Odyssey was a shitty console port. There's no such thing as a fucking console port. Never has been, never goddamn will be. And every time somebody uses that, I want to fucking go into the room with a knife and cut all their dicks off. You don't deserve to be able to have sex. You are too stupid to breed. Now, go outside and go hug a tree and then apologize to that tree for wasting the oxygen that it worked hard to produce with your stupid words. There's no such fucking animal. Every game ever designed since the beginning of video game history has always been designed and tested on PC first. Period. No exceptions. Yes, even the original arcade games and the original Mario games and all of Nintendo's games, always and forever. They've never taken a Wii console and gone, well, I guess we'll plug a keyboard into this and we'll develop a video game on the console, because the console does not have the fucking hardware requirements in order to actually do what they did with it. You just can't. You can't install the tools you need to it. You can't debug the code on it. You can't do anything because the processor, the GPU, the RAM, even the storage is not there for you to actually do the development on the fucking console. It was done on a PC. It is a PC game. You just ported it to console. And the only reason you can't release it to PC is because you're too fucking stupid to include a driver cache. And you're too goddamn lazy to do driver validation. That doesn't mean that it's a bad console port. It means you're a shitty developer. Point blank. That's like developing an application and going, well, it'll only work on iOS. Well, then you're a shitty app developer, and you need to quit your fucking job. Because if you can't make that same application work on Android, on Windows phones, you suck dick. Not even that, because at least if you suck dick, you would be valuable. I would pay you for sucking dicks properly. I'm not going to pay you for doing a shitty job at app development. You suck. Get out of here.
Hey, I gotta go grab a drink real quick and grab some. I'll be back in just a second.
You're welcome for that rant, by the way.
Hey, get some popcorn.
Yeah. Hey, you gotta hand it to me. That was a pretty good rant.
No, that was. Well, I mean, it was a pretty obscene rant.
It was an obscene rant, and it was good. And you have to admit that I made some very valid points.
Yeah, right.
I mean, if you stop and think about it, like, okay, one of the biggest reasons that I have been a Crytek love fest for like forever was because my first UDK, one of my first game engines was UDK and Unity. Those are my first two. In fact, I was using UDK 2.5 to develop my first beta game, and it sucked ass. Oh my god! Let's say you spent 16 hours developing a level, setting it up, setting up your puzzles, setting up your assets, setting up your models and your animations and your programming, and it was time to test. You wanted to test and make sure that everything worked. Do you know what you had to do in order to test it? You had to compile the whole goddamn game from start to finish. And then you had to load the compiled game into the fucking editor. And then make the editor force you into the level you just finished doing.
Right.
Just to test one goddamn map. Or worse, to test one tile on one map. Do you know how completely and utterly infuriating that shit is? And then UDK 3 released, and I was like, oh, good, maybe they'll make it faster. You know, I don't care if I have to compile, but maybe the compiling will be faster. Nope, wasn't any faster. Suck dick. No, it didn't suck dick, because sucking dick, again, would have been useful, and it would have been something that I would pay for. It didn't suck dick. It wasn't even good enough to say that it sucked dick. It was awful. Okay, cool. My next engine was Unity 2 point something, I think 2.8 or 2.9 or some shit, and it wasn't any goddamn better. The editor was a little better, the editor was a little cleaner, and it gave me C# compatibility, so that when I went to do my programming, I could just do native .NET development, which was great, because I'm great with .NET. Well, you had to compile your shit too. But it was kind of, in a way, it was kind of worse with Unity, because you had to pre-compile before you did your compile. And you still had to do the whole fucking game from start to goddamn finish before you could test even so much as a single tile. You couldn't even see what your textures would look like in the game without compiling the fucking game, which could take hours or even days depending on the complexity and if it was big enough. If it was a multi-man project, if you had 10, 15 people working on designing the game, you might be compiling for 4 fucking days. So your test cycles, it might be weeks before you could test anything. So imagine my immense joy when I got my hands on CryEngine 3 for the first time. And they're like, and I'm going through like the tutorial, and they're like, oh yeah, by the way, check out this feature. You design a level, right? You put in all your programming. Here's how you do your textures. Here's how you set your objects. And oh, by the way, you don't actually have to set an object. You create an object. You preset how the animation works, not the animations themselves. And then with everything except for characters, once you've properly created your objects, you take a paintbrush and you paint them into the map. You can even set the paintbrush so that it randomly rotates, randomly scales, and semi-randomly places, based on the size of your paintbrush, your object. So your grass texture, your actual object grasses that you set up animations so that it will wave when a player interacts with it, yeah, you can paint that onto the scene. Same thing with your bushes, your trees. You can set up complex objects that are meant to break when shot, such as park benches, and you can paint them onto your scene with a goddamn paintbrush. You can. Or you can take a like if I wanted to put in a road, or I could take a specialized. I could change my paintbrush from something that was meant to be like Photoshop, round, kind of artistic, to a marquee tool and draw a marquee and drop in my objects in the marquee. I could set scales or I could set random scales. If I wanted to, I could make an explodable park bench 60 fucking stories tall if that's what made my heart sing. And oh, are you ready to test? Are you ready to test your game, to test your AI paths, to see how your enemies will react? Your enemies that you explicitly programmed and you jump through hoops to make them work a certain fucking way. You ready to test all your shit? Hit Control G, motherfucker. I will drop you right in there. You can see your textures in real time. You can play your game in real time. You can check your puzzles in real time. And oh, when you're ready, if you really want, here's a hookup that you can have. It's a simple little plug-in, and here's the equipment that you need. You can connect a PS3, an Xbox 360, and then eventually they upgraded it for PS4 and Xbox One directly to your PC. Hit Control G and simultest with automatic optimizations for specific platforms based on the platform in real time. Hit Control G, simultest. Ready, go.
Wow, it must have been like legit heaven.
It was like the first time that a girl ever let you had sex with her. Told you not to put on the condom, and don't you dare pull out. She wanted to feel your nut inside of her. Dude, there was nothing like it. There is no comparison. The closest comparison is the yes, blow your load in me comparison. Because it was that level of oh my god pleasure. It was complete and utter joy on a scale that you just can't comprehend unless you've been there. So, yes, I became a die-hard, live forever Crytek fan because they were the first motherfuckers to do that. Now, I will grant you that in the intervening years, a lot of other engines have followed suit. UDK now does the same thing. It's not as good, but they do a lot of the same things. They have a lot of the same, but they had to steal it from Crytek to make it work. Crytek was the first. Crytek's engine is fucking completely off the wall amazing. It is the most balls to the wall amazing thing that I've ever worked with in my life. And I've worked with a lot of fucking 3D editors and a lot of game engines. And most of them suck ass. Like the game engine that this game is built on is complete shit compared to CryEngine. I mean, I will grant you that DE has done a wonderful job with the Evolution engine, but the Evolution engine on its own is fucking garbage. DE has done something with it that makes it better than complete garbage, but I would bet you money that to test all their shit, they're still having to pre-compile or recompile the entire fucking thing. Now, something that's even more interesting is that Amazon AWS's Lumberyard video game engine was directly built off of CryEngine 3. And really? Lumberyard, yeah. So now I want you to imagine CryEngine 3, but automatically having built into it AWS. So that, oh, you wanted to do dedicated servers? You wanted to do specific name servers? You want to have low latency and very much near infinite fucking storage and a distributed platform so that your services and your game never goes down? Here's an engine that lets you do it from day one. Oh, and yeah, by the way, it has all the benefits of CryEngine 3. Yeah.
That's good. That's nice.
Yeah. Just take a moment and drink that in. So, I know a good developer when I see one, at least from a technical standpoint. I think Crytek's only downfall was they had been doing shooters for so long that by the time that they finally branched out to do something that wasn't a fucking shooter, they were kind of lost. It's not that they didn't know how to make a good video game. They do. They absolutely do. It's just their guys have been doing a certain kind of game for so long, they don't really know how to do anything else real well. It's kind of lost on them. Like if you play Rise, Son of Rome, it plays like an RPG puzzle game that was developed by people who don't know how to do anything but shooters, because that's what it is. It's an RPG that was developed by people that have spent their entire careers doing first-person shooters, so they don't really understand. I don't think they really understand the mechanics of how everything else is supposed to work or should work. So what should have been an awesome game just kind of sucked. It was well, I won't even say it sucked. It was mediocre. It wasn't even bad enough to really suck. It was just kind of bleh. It wasn't a bad game. It was just very bleh. It's one of those games where if it pops up on Steam for $15, I'd say you should get it. You know, $10, $15, it's worth that. It's pretty. Some of the combat's pretty decent. The story's kind of iffy, but you know, all in all, it's not a terrible game. It'd be worth $10 or $15, and whatever 7 or 8 hours you spend to fucking beat it. But you know, it wasn't one of those. It's a $60 game. Go buy it now. Witcher 3 is a $60. If Witcher 3 drops with all the DLC right now, and they want $60 for it, it's fucking worth every penny. You will easily spend 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 hours playing that game and enjoying it pretty much the whole way through. Just do yourself a favor and, you know, try not to let yourself get too over leveled for any one quest, because the rewards scale based on your level. So if you do a quest that's like where the recommended is 1 or 2, the recommended level is 1 or 2 higher than you, you'll get plenty of experience points, probably enough to level up once or twice. Usually only the one time, but I have in rare instances leveled up twice. But if you're looking at like a mission that has a recommended level of 7 and you're level 5, you'll get like 2 experience points for it.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Yeah, whereas if had you done it at level 7, you might have gotten, you know, a couple hundred. That makes sense?
Yeah.
It's like, I guess it's their way of saying don't be the neighborhood bully and beat up on the little kids. Come here when you're a little kid. But
don't come into the low-level missions and kill all of the...
You'll get jack shit. Dude, I'm going to tell you right now, if you go back as like a level 25, level 30, and you're doing like a level 1 mission, like one of those level 1 side quests, you will get 1 experience point.
That's
1.
That's funny.
I don't care if you fought some of the biggest, baddest monsters of the land that scared the hell out of everybody. You will get 1 motherfucking experience point.
The Foroid.
Forward manifestation, yeah.
I'm doing, what's it called? I'm picking up a mutagen mass so I can build the...
How long have I been running around with my shit turned off? I don't know.
Did you fall?
No, I think what happened is I briefly ran out of enough health, and before I could pick up health orbs to like gain it back, it just turned my shit off. Which fucking sucks, but...
Wow, that does a lot of damage. I'm using Umbra.
Right now I'm mutagen sample farming with Necros and the Green Weenie.
Oh, you should have said something. I would have come.
I don't want you to come.
Without a condom.
You know, you might want to join me, sure, but I don't want to be, you know, the dude that makes you come. I mean, if you're into dudes and you want a dude to make you come, that's fine. That's cool. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to see it. I don't want anything to do with it, but...
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I need to send you a link to that
2 girls, 1 cup thing.
Yeah, can we not?
You just need to watch it one time.
I really don't. That's one of those things that you can live to the end of your days happily having never seen and only heard stories about.
How about the 1 man, 1 jar then?
I'm gonna double pass on that one.
Oh.
I mean, it's a hard pass on the 2 girls, 1 cup, but it's a double pass on the 1 man, 1 jar.
No, but that one's so much more athletic.
Don't care. I'll be honest, man. The only junk I ever look at, or ever care to look at, is my own. I definitely don't want to look at some other man's junk.
Really? You've never watched, like,
the only it's
regular porn?
I mean, it's in porn and you can't avoid it. But what you do in that instance is
Girl on girl.
no. You imagine that it's not your junk. It's not his junk you're seeing. It's your junk. So you don't. If there's a porn where it's showing the dude and it's, you can see him huffing and puffing and fuck no. Nope, not watching.
Oh, that's funny.
I don't want to see your naked ass. Like any porn that shows some dude's naked ass, I'm done. I'm done. Fuck it. I didn't want to see that dude's naked ass. I don't even like it when they do like the the doggy style underside shots and I'm having to watch the dude's fucking balls bounce. It's just like,
Right.
oh god, no. I don't even like seeing my own balls bounce. Damn sure don't want to see yours. What the fuck is wrong with you? So it never fucking shocks. It never ceases to shock me when people are like, it's totally natural. No, it's not. It really isn't. Like people here's the thing. Like people go, there's homosexuality in the animal kingdom. Actually, no. In all but one or 2 instances, almost every one of those recorded instances of homosexuality in the animal kingdom, it comes from one animal trying to display dominance over the other. And in the only instances where it doesn't, the only ones, it's because there is no sexual dimorphism amongst that species. A good example is penguins. Now, on seasoned adult penguins, you will never see homosexuality. You will only see it amongst the juveniles, which makes you wonder, well, why? Well, there's no sexual dimorphism, which means that there is no visual difference between the males and the females. They look the fucking same. They're the same goddamn size. They have the same rough tonal voicage. So it's damn hard to tell for a penguin if what you're looking at is a boy or a fucking girl. There are no parts that dangle. There are no parts that hang. So it's, for young penguins, it's really goddamn hard for them to figure it the fuck out. And by the time they do figure it out, they're like, oh, sorry, bro. And you never see them do it again. They don't do it in their adult lives. Only when they're juveniles and they're trying to figure out, is this a female? Are you a female? You know what? I'm going to pretend you're a female. Oh, shit, this is not a female. I'm out of here, bro. Imagine if there were no sexual dimorphism amongst humans. How confusing things would be if you could not look at another human being, and tell if you were looking at a male or a fucking female.
Well, there are some
Just
people...
No. You're thinking, oh, well, there's some people... No. You misunderstand.
No.
You misunderstand entirely if that's going to be your argument. Because I'm going to take you back for a second. Imagine growing up in a world where every male and every female looks exactly the fucking same. The same size, same muscles, same markings, and you couldn't tell the fucking difference. I mean, you could strip them out of their clothes and still couldn't tell. Because everything's contained inside of a skin pouch that, well, you know what?
So penguins wear clothes. That's
not exactly. What it is their genitalia are recessed.
Wish I could do that with mine.
It's like having imagine having a skin pouch on your belly that hid any signs of you having a cock and balls or a vagina.
Cock and balls.
I mean, just take a minute and try to imagine how awkward that shit might be. Women that didn't have breasts They weren't smaller sized. They didn't have, less fat or less muscle than their male counterparts, or in the case of human dimorphism, humans, females have a greater body fat percentage primarily due to their mammary glands and larger hips than their male counterparts. What if there was no such fucking thing, and the only way you could tell the difference was to actually try fucking one of them? Just think of how weird that might be. That's most of the species that you see, animal species you see, that look like they're displaying homosexuality. It's really because they can't tell the difference between male and female. They have no fucking idea. And they're juveniles just trying to figure out what sex is and what they should or should not be having sex with. Wait, oh shit, that's a dude! Nope, I'm out of here, dude. I'm so out of here.
Hey, are you doing anything right now, Scallywag?
I am doing I'm 40 minutes into a survival to farm mutagen sample.
Oh shit.
11 minutes of daytime left, so I'm probably going to be out here in the next 5.
Before that, could you stop by Dojo really quick so I can finally grab that Super Riven off of you? Super Vandal off of you?
Sure.
I got 45 plat total until I can get some, till I sell off my fucking ribbons.
I told you, I didn't even know what the hell it was worth. Still can't believe you're going to sell that Rubico ribbon. The one that you got from me or the extra one? Let me ask that.
Extra.
Okay, so...
No, have you seen... Because I have... both of my Rubico ribbons are the exact same. One's just slightly worse.
Wow.
And the one that you gave him is the slightly worse one.
Really?
And the one that I'm selling is a slightly worse. No, the one that I got from you is the better one.
Oh, is it?
But look in clan chat and look at those. It's the exact same fucking thing. I mean, it's a pretty decent difference, don't get me wrong. But I just find that hilarious how similar they are. Yeah, I'm just fine with selling it all. If I can get 1.5 to 2K for it, I'm fine with selling it for that amount.
Yep.
So I can get a few other ribbons that I really want,
I heard that. I wonder what... Oh, dude, did I tell you the deal that I got on that Amprex ribbon? I mean, it was one of the few times that I paid over 200 for a ribbon.
The guy wanted to keep the damage one because he thought it was better.
Yeah! I will grant you, it was plus 300% damage. But, that doesn't scale as good as crit chance.
Yeah.
And he sold me the crit chance one for, 400. I was like, Jesus, you must be retarded, is what I'm thinking. But I did it. I was like, all right,
But he
fine.
held it in and was like, you know what? I'll buy it. If you would stop moving around for 2 seconds.
Yeah. I was on the stream. I was just like... Oh my god, dude.
I was,
It was like, I want 1.5K for this fucking ribbon. I'm like, you're wanting 1.5K for the wrong ribbon, big homie, but okay.
Yeah, I want to sell that ribbon, and I want to get a ribbon for the Archiplasmor, the Baza, Grinlock, and Lens.
I understand the Archiplasmor, the Baza, and the Lens. Those are great weapons. I would actually not mind a ribbon for the Archiplasmor or the Baza myself, but I just question how often I would use either one of them.
About the Grinlock, I really like the Grinlock. I like single action rifles. Those are my favorite kind of guns in real life and in video games. And if I can get a gun with a real good, I mean, it's 5 out of 5 disposition. If I can get one with multi-shot, critical chance, or critical damage, or just straight up damage, critical chance being mandatory, it would the real thing that's holding the Grinlock off of being a good weapon is its natural critical chance. I mean, granted, the 200% deadly sequence mod, which I have. It brings it up to 67.5 plus point strike. But if you can get it over 100% to make it, because like it does good damage, it's just not guaranteed good damage. Is the problem?
Yeah.
See, the Grinlock is such a shit weapon that, you know, like even with a good Riven, you're barely going to get it above 114. Because that was kind of my thing with a lot of the sniper rifles. I'm like, I don't understand. Given how sniper rifles work in real life, the damage should either be stupidly high, especially for a single shot, or the crit chance needs to be absolutely ridiculous. And I'm not talking, 50% crit chance. No, Ninja, you need to start with a base of 100. A single shot sniper rifle, guaranteed crit. Period. If you're doing anything less than a guaranteed critical hit with a single shot in this game, you're fucked up.
Yeah. I just like how the Grinlock performs, is my only thing.
You know, go for it. If you get a decent enough Riven with all the other crit chance mods for the things, you might actually not suck too hard. But I mean, you're going to need that Riven to have well over 100% crit chance, which I doubt's going to happen because.
Yeah. Well, taking it into what do you call it? Hydron, I can get 30,000 damage yellow crits from a headshot with it. I can get decent damage from it. I mean, it's been a while since I've taken the Grinlock out, but I remember getting some pretty high numbers for damage.
I'm kind of hoping that they never fucking screw with melee at this point, because the changes they were talking about making were gonna suck. Okay, it's been past 5 minutes. I'm out of here.
254. I'm gonna just keep to myself what I'm trying to do with that Volcar Riven then.
I don't care what you do with it. Enjoy your day. At the end of the day, man, when it comes to video games, you got to find a way to enjoy it. If you're not having fun, you need to be playing a different fucking game.
Okay. This sucks. Exterminate for the Nutane. I'm doing this some other time. Fuck this mission. It's Arcwing mission, but the thing is, everybody has their base guns and aren't doing shit for damage.
1,500 endo and 242 mutagen sample from that run.
Sounds like somebody is running a booster.
Alright, you want to head to Dojo real quick?
Vape.
Sure. Yep, just call me Darth Vapor.
Darth Vapor!
So, once I sell off some of my ribbons, I'll pay you back for the Super Vandal.
I don't care. Take your time. I've done this before, and I think it was for you, as a matter of fact. You had to remind me that you owed me fucking plat. Because I don't... Unless I have loaned you something and need it back for X, Y, or Z reason, I tend to not just collect on debts.
Oh, have you done
it? Bad.
Have you done anything with the Zenith Riven?
I have not. What did I pick up for? I picked up some weapon for somebody. Did I already give you the Telos Boltor, sir?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's why I didn't see it there.
And thanks. It's like 40 or 45 plat or something.
Yeah. I just didn't see it in my inventory, and I didn't remember if I had gotten that to you yet or not.
So we're doing Eidolon?
Yep. Have you worked on your Harrow?
Yeah, I got it ranked up. I got a decent build for it.
Sweet.
But it's either I can do Harrow or I can do Trinity.
Okay, so Stupid prefers to be the Trinity over being the Harrow, so I would
I can do whatever is needed.
Oh, the Super Vandal is just a straight up weapon? I don't have to build it or nothing?
Correct, sir.
Fuck
Correct,
yeah.
sir.
It's just a weapon.
But yeah, not having to build that, because, I mean, I'd have to spend platinum on Regiment, because I've been wanting to try that out for days now.
It's just a good weapon out of the gate.
Okay, so, real quick, I'm not going to be as good as Trinity, but, I mean, now is the time to learn. I have a 6.24 protection duration for my Covenant. Is that good?
What is it in
What's,
seconds? In seconds, it's 6.24 seconds? That's not bad.
What's
Yeah.
your duration on it?
It should be between, in my opinion,
104.
in my opinion, for Haro, your ideal duration is going to be between 85 and 105.
Yeah, if I max rank, what is it? My transient fortitude, then it brings it down to like a 95.
That's about perfect.
Yeah, so which I'm 3 pips off the top, so it's at 104 right now.
All right, is everybody gonna get, okay? So we got like a minute and 36 seconds. Everybody got their frames. You got the Matarai school with Void Strike and all that good shit.
Yep, I do not have any energy pieces because
I have shitloads. Just stay up my ass and call it when you want me to drop one.
Gross.
It's a saying, you.
It's
It's a bad saying. I will grant you, but it's still a saying.
Then right after you said the saying, you're like, "Let me know when you want me to drop one."
All right. Okay, you might have a point. It might be super gross.
It wasn't until you added that second part.
All right, you might have a point. It might be super gross.
Extra obscene.
Alright, you guys are going to have to slightly run me through on it using Haro for...
Easy.
Just tell me what... Okay.
Well,
I mean, I know
I
all you have to do is...
I will call it when I want you to use your 4.
Okay.
Also boring.
If I say hit it or hit your 4, I'm talking to you. But otherwise, Haro is there to strip shields and use his 4. I really hate saying it like that, but it's the truth. All right, so it's not quite night yet, so I'm going to use the time that I have to. So Trinity, when you spawn in, all right, it's officially night. I haven't heard the sirens, but
I'll go look and see if there's anything anywhere.
Well, once we get down with the Eidolon hunts, it's going to be... It'll be pretty fucking sweet with playing Hero, because then one-shotting the shields and whatnot. So it'll be a lot more active than just pressing 4 when all the shields are down.
His 4th ability does not work for shit against the on the operators, just so you know.
Well, yeah, I'm talking about for when we're damaging everything else, like all the parts for the joints and all that.
Where did it fucking go?
If you can, mark out the Eidolon. Because he should have spawned in by now.
I haven't seen our buddy with the message saying, "And now, a massive sentient energy spike in your area."
Yeah, he doesn't always do that.
Oh, he doesn't? What?
He does not. He usually does it, but he doesn't always do it.
What's your Void Strike at right now, Scallywag?
9.93, and I'm in the air looking for the...
Alright, I'm at... And how many shots do you have for that?
8. Oh, there's the Eidolon.
I have 4 shots at 7.54. What the fuck is this? Oh, that's your...
You saw my frame sitting there.
Yeah, I was like, who the fuck is this guy?
12.24. I'm about ready to rock this Eidolon. I'm not going to. Don't do it until we have at least one charged lure. And Cephalon, if you can, get a charged lure, bring it, drop it, and go back and get the rest.
Right. Oh,
wow,
look who
the
got
quick
knocked out of
guy.
their Arcwing.
Shocker. It's a shocker, isn't it?
Never happens.
Yeah, that shit never fucking happens.
Can't believe that happened right there. That's crazy.
Isn't it? Isn't that just nuts? I mean, it's not like every goddamn enemy on the plains, you know. Energy at my waypoint, by the way.
Right? Rare.
Super duper rare occurrence, right?
There wouldn't happen to be any bombs anywhere near you guys.
Nope, I haven't seen bomb fucking one. But still bring a lure and drop it. I'll remark this bastard. I'm at
Ooh,
an
a
18.
15 times.
Oh, there's two fucking bombs up here. Bring me a lure. Where the hell are the lures? Oh, you have a charged lure. Tell the charged one to stay.
Bye-bye.
All right.
We ready?
Yeah, I'm about to rock this fucker with a 21. 22.
Oh shit, that does some damage.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, actually, here, I'm gonna
Hold on.
drop...
I gotta get stomped. Hold on. I gotta get stomped.
No, I'm not.
Right,
Come on, stomp me, you
arm.
fucker. Fuck it.
Oh, are you going for the knee?
Yeah, I already took out the knee. I said, fuck it. All right, so I'm at a 22. I got 3 shots left. I have my full benefit now, though. So, Cephalon, don't take too long, because he's already 2 limbs down, homie.
Yeah, I keep going to camps, and there keeps not being lures for some reason.
I'm out of charges, so Obo, if you have charge.
I've used all mine. I only have I don't have mine maxed out, so I only have like 3 or 4 shots per.
Gotcha. All right, I have 2 shots at 4.87.
Damn it!
That is limb number 3, by the way. 1 limb left. I'm gonna need you up here, homie.
Alright, just grab my last one. I'm just gonna drop my 3rd Arcwing, just cause.
Alright, here we go.
Overshot.
That was the last limb.
We only have
You need
one
to be
charge.
up here.
Okay, great. I'm at a glitch right now. I can't reload or... Okay, never mind, fixed. We only have one charged lure, though?
Wait, just
Just
Be
give it
calm.
a second.
be calm.
Okay.
There
We
we
now
go.
have 2 charged lures.
And by be calm, what he basically means is don't be like Scally. Don't be like Scally.
Yeah, don't be like me.
Alright, what am I pressing for?
Right now. Well, it would be helpful if a shitload of lures weren't blocking my path. Wow, 1 fucking shot. That was amazing.
Oh, I did some work on the head before you shot him. But still, you did do a lot of damage.
I really did, since I'm sitting at 75%. Alright, there's our shit. Go pick it up. Unfortunately, I am going to lose my chroma bonus, so...
Good thing we can get it back, though.
Oh yeah, easily.
Eco Prime. I'm going to drop one of the charged lures on the thingy thing. Maybe.
Alright. Mine's down.
Oh,
I'm
God
charging.
damn it. Oh, I don't have my arcane nullifiers on. That makes sense.
Oh. Well, that's a huge fuck up on your part. Just saying.
These guys are stuck in place, or one of them is.
Yeah, I got it.
For you to pick up while I go.
That way, if we take out lures, or if we take out limbs, we can pin him in place so that we don't have to chase him for 6 fucking years. Alright, I have a 7.82 multiplier. I'm still charging. Oko, go ahead and start trying to wreck his fucking shields.
Did anyone see who the guy was that just left?
What guy? Where?
Because I got the little sound of someone leaving the server, but the thing is, we're all 3 here.
Yeah, no, we didn't get it. I didn't get that sound, so...
Yeah, me either.
Huh, that's weird.
Ooh, bombs. Cool.
Yeah, there's a few over here by me. Alright, I have an 11 currently. About to be much larger than that. Alright, I have a 15. Eat shield dust, bitch. Oh, yes. Blast me, motherfucker. Blast me. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right in the face. Mmm.
Chroma takes damage when Vex Armor is on and goes, oh, baby, more. Because he's then going to turn around and fuck you up with it. Is this shit? Yeah, it is. Are we 3? Yeah, we're 3 down already. Nice.
I was gonna say it's going pretty well so far.
Yeah.
Just wait. I promise.
4.83.
Just wait for it. What's gonna happen is
Oops.
we're gonna get to the hydro. We're gonna get about halfway through, and then we're gonna get kicked out.
You shut your whore mouth.
I'm sorry.
So it's my girlfriend's birthday tomorrow.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about presents to get her, and I'm just like, fuck it. I'm just going to take you shopping tomorrow.
Yeah.
Go get you some makeup. Go get you some clothes, and you'll just pick out whatever the fuck you want.
Some lingerie, maybe.
Oh yeah.
I think the lingerie would be more for him than it would be for her, but what the fuck do I know? I mean, for all I know, girls could like wearing that frilly, weird, constricting shit, but
None of that stuff really looks that comfortable now.
it really doesn't, does it?
No.
2, 1.
It's not like it's gonna be on there very long, but you know.
And
Okay,
maybe
I'm
that's why
starting
they
to-
like it.
Yeah. I'm starting to get this down a little bit more. And I'm starting to be able to get the thing off in between. And so you're getting your Vex armor plus the hero buff.
Yes.
Yeah. That's the point. Yep.
This arcane sucks. I need to remember to take it off.
You're thinking that's the only 2 buffs I'm getting, but I'm also getting Void
Argon
Strike
Scope.
half the time. Argon Scope and Void Strike half the time, so
Well, does Void Strike count towards your...
yeah.
Yes.
Why do you think
I
it's
didn't
so
know
goddamn amazing? Shit, the fucker's healing.
2 seconds. Stagger.
Fuck. Like 3 times in a row. It's ridiculous. Done. Bastard staggered me in midair. Oh, fuck that guy.
Let's try a little harder than that. Still alive.
I'm still alive, bitch. You want to kill me? You're going to have to try a hell of a lot harder than that.
You guys seen Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas?
No.
Wait, no?
Do you know? Well, let me rephrase that. Have I seen it? Yes. Have I seen it recently enough to remember anything critical about it? Fuck no. Have I seen it even more than once? Again, fuck no.
Okay, you gotta watch it.
Again, you mean? Really?
Again.
It's a good fucking movie.
Good is relative.
Is it as good as Barbarella?
Drugs and debauchery.
2 fucking shots, baby.
Purely just about drugs and debauchery. It's an excellent fucking movie.
It's very moral. For people with morals. Yeah.
Energy at my waypoint, homies.
Anyways, I'm gonna be that guy for Halloween. I got there's a work Halloween costume contest for a $75 gift card, and I'm not going to win it because nobody's going to know who I am because that's an older movie. But it's just going to be funny dressing up as a guy from a movie about doing lots of drugs.
Yeah, that's cool.
At my
Can we
workplace.
deposit our radiant shards now?
I'm on my way. Shit.
Right.
Shit on a stick. Could you deposit your radiant shard, pretty please?
I lost all my energy. Can you drop a pizza?
Let's not talk about pizza now that Little Caesars is kind of dying as a franchise.
Little Caesars fucking sucks, man. That's the cheapest of the cheap, crappy pizza.
Yes, and it's delicious. Cheap and delicious.
I have a 12.39. You want me to
And
charge a
again-
little more, or do you want me to lay into this motherfucker?
Let's charge just a little bit.
Whatever you want to do.
Oh yeah, so the little purple spots, you have to take those out, big homie.
I didn't know that.
I was not
Whoops.
talking to you. You already know that.
I knew that too. I've done Ganchulus hunts quite a bit, or Hydralus hunts with you. I was charging on my Void Strike.
Yeah, dang it. Just want to be like you, bro.
Alright. When I get a 15, I'm hitting this fucker. Alright, I have a 15. I'm hitting him. Shit, can I be allowed to stand up, pretty please? Thank you.
Okay, that's cool.
What?
Where are you? Alright.
Why?
Jesus,
got killed.
you're way the fuck out there.
I got killed in my operator form, and as the transition back into my warframe where I couldn't do anything, he did that stomp and killed me before I even transferred into my operator or my
Oh yeah,
warframe.
isn't that complete bullshit?
Yeah, that like what the fuck?
Oh, like I had. Here's one for you. What the hell? Why did it? Well, that's definitely a bug. Yeah, that's how you melt the fucking ninja shields right there.
Very quickly and efficiently.
Oh yes. Did you see how fast I took out that limb? And that was with no. Well, it was with a 4.24 on my voice strike, gents. Yeah, that's how awesome that Rubico Riven is.
Wait, didn't you have Covenant too?
No, Covenant bonus hadn't gone off yet.
Ah.
What kind? What do you have on that Rubico Riven again?
Heat and crit chance.
Mm.
Reload time is bull.
Oh,
God damn it! I gotta pick up stupid first. Sorry.
Because, you know.
He's the Trinity. His survival is more critical.
Yeah, this is a Ganchulus hut, so we're already here. I can just revive.
God damn it! He was too far
And-
away, and the fucker teleported. Now here's the question: where did he teleport to? Not far, thank God. If you have trouble figuring out where, follow the trails of fire in the sky.
He just likes saying that.
It's partially true.
I
My
mean, it is
waypoint,
food,
energy.
which I'm gonna need.
All I was doing was hopping around.
I also had to drop life on there, so there we go. Because I'm trying to collect energy, and it doesn't spawn in fast. It doesn't go off fast enough.
Oh my god.
Picking you up. All right, you're up.
Thank you. I was going after this bloom, and I got hit by something.
We're down to only 2 limbs.
Yeah, I think so. Wow, all we got left is one fucking knee, gents. We still got 26 minutes left. Lay into his shields. Really fuck his shit up.
And he decides to turn away.
Oh, it's back to that I can't see shit thing going on right now.
Yeah.
How fun.
Shields down.
Yep, shields are down. Rocked me back to my warframe. There we go. All right, there's the last limb.
I need an energy drop. I'm on your location.
Yeah, energy down.
Yeah, you're 6.
I'm charging. Wow, we did that in less than 20 minutes, gents. We might actually be able to get a 2x3 in.
How cool would that be? The only reason it took us as long as it did is because of me. It took me forever to get fucking lures.
All right. Hit that 4 right now. 3, 2, 1. Jump over the stump. Oh, yeah, he's done.
He did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got this. We can definitely do another Hydro if you guys are down.
Sounds like fun. I'll have a few Riven transmuters.
Yep. Nice. Fuck yeah. All right, back to the gate. Quickest lickety split, gents. Lickety fucking split.
If you don't know where to go, just follow the path of fire. Sorry, I just wanted to say it for once.
Does it help to see that path of fire in the sky to know where the fuck I went?
No.
Oh, well then, I'll shut the fuck up about it. How about that? How about them apples? Huh?
I just follow the terrible smell.
Ooh, Arcane Fury.
Damn it! How did you load first?
Oh, that's good.
I did want another Arcane Fury though. I did. So
2
I
Riven
can't-
transmuters and a Ganchulus Articula. Cool.
No! I want the
Hydralist Articula. Yeah. He's been wanting another one for a long time. All right,
I
everybody
think I
to the
have
gate.
3.
You know what? That must be why I'm not getting it, because they know. They heard me say, oh man, wouldn't it be cool if I got another Hydralist Articula?
Yeah, be my third. All right, I will get the first lure and peg out the shitbird. Oko, Go. In fact, I'm pegging out the shipbird now. There's the shipbird. Oko, go ahead and make your way there and wreck his face.
Got it.
I'm gonna get 4 or 5 lures. Oh, I did that, but
Oh, he's so tiny.
Yeah, compared to the Gants and the Hydros, he really is, isn't he?
I remember when you were intimidating.
He's looking at it going, "Oh, you're so tiny. I remember when you were intimidating. You're adorable. Who's an adorable little Eidolon? You're just so cute."
I remember, like, holy shit, this is tough. This is a really, like, difficult fight right here. And now after going Ganchulus and Hydulus, oops, I accidentally pressed my 4. It's pretty fucking easy.
joke's on you. I don't need my Arcwing. I can press 5.
Shit.
Oh, we didn't have a charged lure.
Maybe
No, we
should
did
charge
not.
our lures first. Whoops. Rookie mistake.
It really was, but he didn't go too terribly far. And if my lure will ever fucking catch up,
There are Voms over here.
well, unfortunately, I just accidentally killed a Vom, so...
Nice.
I know for a fact my lure absorbed at least one Vomvolus, so there's that. Oh, look, there's 2 more right there. Should have it. Yep, got a charged lure now, motherfucker. All right, we are down to 2 limbs. All right, down to 1 limb.
1 limb. I am on my way over. What? How did I get staggered in midair?
Go fucking figure.
I'm flying through the air, and suddenly it's like I'm standing upright, and I get staggered. How does that make sense? Someone explain how.
Again, that's called bad game development.
Thanks, DE.
All that is
right.
fucking.
God damn it!
Oh, you got caught by that, huh?
Yes, I did.
Rip your face. A dos by tres.
A charge of the void strike.
No killing of all of the little blue guys.
just need one more charged lore. Did we get it?
We did not.
Nope.
So
I
we
have
can't
one.
fuck it up. Oh, we got it
Got
now.
There we go.
4, 3, 2, 1. God damn, one shot. I took a second shot, but it was already dead.
Oops. God made it. Overshot it, but
I did it.
I have 3 shots at a 10.3. He is going to the right. Right side of the lake, gents.
Which is, in fact, the right side.
Yes,
Correct
it's the
side.
best side. 3 shots at a 12. As soon as I hit a 15 or a 16, I'm popping him.
okay, I hate it when you do the bullet jump bullshit and then you don't have a double jump.
None of my lures are charged right now, FYI.
Energy at
Now
my
what happens?
waypoint. Yeah, energy at my waypoint.
Yay.
As long as you're within range of it, you'll get it. All right, there we go.
Why do they fly so far away?
Energy at my waypoint. If it'll ever fucking drop a waypoint. There we go. Three. All right, I have a 6-7. I'm going to jack him up. All right, we've got 12. We got a little over, maybe right at 13 minutes. We really need to take this guy out with the quickness. So you haven't been laying into him. Lay into him. Knee down.
There you go.
Stagger.
Yeah, tell me about it. All right, I'm trying to get a line of sight on the last knee, but Jesus, he keeps fucking turning. All right, that's that last knee. Do you know what it costs just All right, here we go. Three shots. He's done.
It's gorgeous.
It's a blue star, by the way, if anybody's wondering. All right. Awesome. I've got my shard, I do believe, so...
Wait, how many? So we need one more.
There's mine.
Lure?
One. No, we got plenty of lures. We need somebody to deposit their shit. All right, there we go.
No, we only have 3 lures, right? We need
We
4,
only need
right?
Nope, only need 3.
Really?
Yep.
So it doesn't.
You need 3 for the cap.
Okay, I thought it increased by 1 every time.
No.
I thought that initially too.
All right. Kick his ass, Seabass. Why is he teleporting? That miserable bastard.
Shouldn't be. I'm right here.
Oh my god. Other side of the lake. He teleported right as I took his shields down. And he teleported to the middle of the fucking lake, too. Son of a bitch. What bothers me about that is that means now his shields are basically fully fucking restored.
No, it isn't.
Oh my god,
They're
no it
still
isn't.
down. And he...
And I cracked him!
What?
And I cracked him!
You cracked him as he was teleporting away for the second time.
Yeah, so by the way, energy at my waypoint. Shitloads of energy at my waypoint, as a matter of fact.
Oh, yeah.
God damn it! Really?
Fuck.
3 fucking times in a fucking row? Where did he go? Oh, Jesus.
Where?
Fuck this. I don't care if I lose the chroma bonus. I'll get it back.
Oh, wow, okay.
Fucking prickmaster. Cockmaster Flash over here is enjoying putting his dick in everyone's ass.
That's gross.
It's gross how many times this motherfucker has teleported, in spite of the fact that he should be locked down and locked in place.
Because I have lures. Lures galore.
What do you think I called him Cockmaster Flash? He's fucking us. I don't think he could fuck us any harder if he were a porn star.
Can we talk about something else? Just wondering.
It's
why
the
don't-
last. It's the last thing. It's fine. It's about to be the energy
Teleport,
wave.
you
So
cocksucker. Don't you dare teleport. He has 3 limbs left.
How many
Take
minutes
him out.
we have left?
We have 5 minutes and 27 seconds.
Plenty of time.
Not if he keeps pulling that bullshit. Jesus fucking Christ.
What? Ah! Where is this dumbass?
God damn, he's on the other side of the fucking Grenier Fortress. You know what? I'm taking this live stream. I will delete the audio and I will post this shit to the forums and be like, this is why you catch crap. Because of bullshit like this. Oh, we're in a content drought, but you don't want to fix bugs like this. This is horse shit. You're killing my fucking time, man. It wouldn't be so bad if, night cycles were every 60 minutes. It'd be fine. But it's not.
you got 2 people down. I'm just surviving.
That's what I'm doing. Because I don't got the time for this.
I'm about to take out a limb. I need you guys here.
I'm here.
Got it.
Not that means anything.
No, clearly it motherfucking does not. He has 2 limbs left. An arm and a fucking knee. Little cocksucker. There goes the arm. All he's got left is a knee. Take a knee, motherfucker, or I'll take it for you. Don't die, you son of a
probably dead.
bitch.
I ran out of energy out of nowhere.
Yeah, oh, by the way, his procs, steal energy. Energy at my waypoint.
His stupid magnetic proc BS.
Oh, it's not a magnetic proc. It's like a full-blown electricity, radiation proc.
Oh,
There's also life at my fucking waypoint, by the way. Or near it.
life.
Yeah. Say goodbye to the last knee. Ha ha! You were trying to teleport away, you son of a bitch! I fucking
Wait,
got
what?
you though, didn't I?
What?
I got you,
He-
you little bitch! I fucking nailed you!
And he was trying to heal, wasn't he?
Little cocksucker. No, he was trying to teleport away again. I took his knee out before he could go anywhere. Little bastard.
You got that buff.
Got it. No. Be a capture. Don't be a kill. Yes! Bitch, motherfucker!
The only thing that would make this better... Damn it!
No Articula. You got raped again. Well, maybe not raped. You didn't get what you wanted. It's unfortunate.
It's pretty much the same thing.
Well, in this day and age, since buyer's remorse is rape, yeah, I guess maybe that's pretty true.
Please don't put it in my backside. Please don't put it in my...
See, now, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you that, and this is, I don't know if there's any law to set precedent on this. This is just my mind, but if you happen to poke the wrong end and she's like, wrong hole, and you keep pushing, that's rape. Just saying. I'm just going to throw that out there. If she says wrong hole, that means you had permission to enter the other one. You still might have permission to enter the other one. You don't have permission to enter that one. You might want to stop.
Well, you could at some point, maybe later.
I'm going to go ahead and tell you my experience with women leads me to believe that if any point during a sexual encounter you happen to poke the back door and she's like wrong hole, you're not ever going to get permission.
Ah.
That's just been my experience. There might be a variety of reasons for it, but the chances you're going to get permission to do that are very, very slim.
Set the Horograx skin.
Another Fury.
Another arcane. Oh, yay! Arcane precision, bitches! Haha!
That's bad.
Nice 2x3, gents. For 3 guys, that was not bad at all, especially considering Oboe doesn't even have Void Strike maxed out.
Or his arcanes.
True.
Then again, I still don't have a second maxed out.
Okay, so this guy has 200 plat until he can buy my Rubica Riven.
Nice.
I'd still make his ass wait, but that's me.
I'm kind of tempted to see what he has that he could just trade me along with it, because I kind of just want platinum.
Hey, let me ask you something there, homie. Do you have a fully ranked Magus Nourish?
Magus Nourish. That's for your operator, correct?
Yeah, it says transferring out of a Warframe restores health to it over time. What they mean is, maxed out, it's 25 health per second.
I do not.
Do you want one?
No, I mean, I won't say no.
Right.
Yeah, I'll hook you up.
Oh, sweet. This is a... Oh, shit. Arcane Fury is, like, a really good mod.
Yes, it is.
120% on critical hit, 40% chance for 120% melee damage for weapons for 12 seconds.
Yeah. Why do you think I want 10 copies of that bitch?
That's pretty fucking sweet.
Look at Arcane Precision.
30 damage to... Ooh. That's pretty sweet for the Sakura.
Uh-huh. That's pretty sweet for any pistol, really. Alright, so I can now forge another 10 Magus Nourishes to make another max rank Magus Nourish. Oh shit, I should have just gone to Communication Clan and dragged you guys to Dojo. My bad.
Would have been nice, but you know.
I got into a tizzy and came in here to make another Magus Nourish. So, my bad.
I was all excited because we got a 2x3 and just, come on, man.
Hey, we've been wanting to get it. Me and Stupid have been wanting to get at least a 2x3 for a while, and we finally rocked it.
I mean, it'd been nice had he not teleported all over the damn map when I was right there with the lures.
Right? That was some bullshit.
Yeah, what, like 4 times?
Yeah.
He tried to do it more, too.
Yeah, he was trying to do it a 5th time, and I fucking took out his knee at the last second. Little bastard. I saw him sinking. It was like, no, no, fuck that. No, not allowed.
Stay. We need you. You have things that we desire.
Oh yeah, he's like, if I get a Volt chassis, I can try to Volt set, and that's worth more than 200 plat.
Here we go. Here we go. Here's my stats. Eidolon Terrorist kills 91. Eidolon Terrorist captures 449. Ganchulist kills 10. Ganchulist captures 66. Hydralist kills 7. Hydralist captures 25.
Now I have to go look at mine and see how many caps I have on that there. Big, happy green guy.
Yeah, I have 25 hydro caps now.
25 hydro caps. I got 14.
Wait, where do you see those?
Go
Profile
to
and stats.
yeah, profile and then stats and scroll down just a little bit.
I got 26 Terry kills, 151 Terry captures, 1 Gant kill, 36 Gant captures, and then 2 Hydro kills and 14 captures.
I have.
Go ahead.
I have 5 Terrorist kills, 35 captures, 1 Ganchulist kill, 8 captures, and then 5 Hydralist captures.
Yeah.
Hey, 2 of them were from tonight.
Yeah, which I don't get how I got the Ganchulist kill, because I've only ever played anything higher than a Terrorist with you guys. So unless we accidentally killed him one time.
Yeah, we did.
Sounds right.
I think he had killed the lures right before we took him out.
Oh yeah, hey, remember that one time we went to get that Hydro, and then he killed the lures because I went down twice, and then I was like, no, typing and then screaming at my mic, and
I didn't hear him at all, and ended up killing the Hydro.
Okay, I should be able to make about 50 plat extra, because he'll be giving me 200 plat less than what I asked for, but with a Volt Prime set.
Yeah.
Get
Too
the
bad
Volt
I already
Prime
have
set.
Volt Prime.
I would get the plat and 4 of the Volt Prime pieces off of him first.
4 of the Volt Prime. You mean that's all of the Volt Prime pieces?
All right.
There's no
Yeah.
5th.
Yeah. Okay. For some reason, I was thinking they were 5, but yeah, you're right.
Oron.
No, just tired. I'm gonna be going to bed here pretty soon.
Oh, nice. I have 5 Arcane Precisions.
I don't know how many I have now. I think I'm gonna check that real quick.
I do have a rank 2 Arcane Pulse. I only have 1 Arcane Rage, which is sad. Could have had that second if I hadn't gotten kicked out that one time.
Oh, dude, that was some bullshit. I was as unhappy about that as you, because that meant that I couldn't get a cap. I could only get a kill.
Yep.
I have 7 Arcane Precisions. Oh! I finally have 10 Arcane Pulses.
Ooh.
Nice.
I'm finally going to be able to max rank an Arcane Pulse, which says,
I
on
only
health
need-
pickup, 20% chance to heal nearby allies.
Doesn't say for how much, though.
Who cares? If it's heal them for 25 fucking health, pop that on a Necros. I have 1 max ranked Arcane Rage and a spare Arcane Rage. Woo! I am 3 short of having a max Arcane Precision.
What does Precision do? Is that
On headshot, at
pistol?
rank 3, on headshot, 80% chance for 120% damage to pistols for 8 seconds.
Oh, wow. Look at all these beautiful Arcane Arachnes.
Oh, fuck that shit. I have 4 Arcane Furies, which says, on critical hit, 40% chance for 120% melee damage to melee weapons for 12 seconds.
On rank 3, that's not bad.
Yeah. I need 1 more Arcane Avenger, to get to rank 2. An Arcane Avenger says at rank 3, on damaged, 14% chance for plus 30% critical chance for 8 seconds.
For 4?
For rank.
Wait, for everything?
Yeah, for everything. 30% critical chance for anything you happen to be using.
I wouldn't mind having some of those.
Right. I need, let's see, to complete this, to max rank it, I would need 5 more.
I need 9 more.
Right? I need 5 more Arcane Arachne to max rank that, but who gives a shit?
I need 6 more arachnes. Dang it.
That actually wouldn't be bad for somebody that's wall latch happy anyway. Like
Loki.
Yeah, like Loki. Loki's a wall latch happy motherfucker. And 100% bonus damage for a Loki for an Arcane. That actually wouldn't be bad. 60% chance for 100% bonus damage on next hit.
Hey, this Super Riven isn't that terrible. Status chance and puncture, which it does puncture and it's a status weapon.
Actually, it's not too bad on crit either, by the way.
Yeah. Oh no, it's 14%. I'd much rather have crit, but I mean, it's not too bad being very slightly unrolled. Yeah, with Point Strike, brings it up to 40% crit chance. Ooh, and this takes colors real nicely.
Yeah, it's a really pretty weapon. It really is. Let's see.
Yeah.
Who have I... Alright, so let's put it this way. Mine, with my Riven, has a 62% crit chance. The fire rate is 20. Let's see. The status chance is 75%. It does 157 cold, 332 puncture, and 362.5 corrosive. Right?
Whistle. What does Eternal Gaze do?
Ooh, I need to run down to my vape store and buy juice before it closes.
I mean, it's only like 6 o'clock where you live.
I got 2 hours.
This thing procs cold and corrosive. It's ridiculous.
So you could slow them and murder their armor.
Pretty much.
2,000 rounds in the...
It's 300 rounds in the magazine, and wow, yeah, I am using speed trigger. That's why my fire rate's a 20. I thought about putting shred on there. It'd be a slower fire rate, but I get plus 1.2 punch through.
Nice.
You know what? I'm gonna go test that versus.
Alright, I'm gonna head out real quick. I'll be back. I may not catch you guys when I come back, but
Yeah. But good hydro hunting.
yeah, that was pretty sweet. If we had another person, that would be pretty fucking dope.
Yeah, that would be pretty dope.
Oh, and I can go in once I get back, and then maybe max rank my Void Strike.
You should have quite a few Brilliant Shards and Radiant Shards to dump into it, so that's entirely possible.
Yeah. Hmm.
Corrupted heavy gunner.
I'm one tick off the top, and I'm at 90,000 focus. I need 459,000, so that would be 2 Gant huts and maybe a terror list.
That's not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. And having 6 shots over 4 is a lot better, so.
Yeah. 40, so 5, 9.
That's actually not bad. I just wiped out a whole line of corrupted heavy gunners at 155 with this Super Vandal with no attack bonuses.
Alright, I'm gonna head out. See you guys later.
See you, man.
Later, dude.
Alright, let's see what this does with Nova's 4 attached to it. Wow, I killed the dude behind him before I killed the dude in front. That is nuts. That's much better.
Oh, that's funny.
That punch through is nice, I'm not going to lie.
I'm really close to getting my Basilisk scales. Increases operator armor by 200%.
Oh, that one's nice. But do yourself a favor, do the Vazarin tree and get the 2 out of the Vazarin tree. One in particular raises your health to by +2 or 300.
Yeah, I've got Enduring Tides Unbound, which increases operator health by 150%.
Yeah, dude, that's
The
super
other
nice.
one-
It pops you up to around 900 health, and then if you pop on a Magus Vigor, that'll take you to around 1100 health.
Yeah, I've got as much health as you do. I don't have the heal yet, and I don't have all the armor, but I'm gonna get the armor first, and then I'm gonna get the heal.
There you go. That's not a bad plan. I think I got the heal first, and then regretted not having the armor first. So I think you got a good plan.
Well, sweet. Yeah, I got. I had to run around and look for that. The one that I unbound before all that was Inner Gaze, increased energy for amps and Void Beam by 40%. Now I meant to go for the armor one first, but I forgot what tree that was in.
Unairu, yeah.
And I couldn't take the focus out, so.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks, but it just means you got to be even more sure what you're doing.
Yeah, pretty much. That's why I surfed around to see all the waybounds, and I picked a path and then regretted. The only thing that I regretted really was getting the heal rate before the armor. Because as it turns out, going the other way around and getting the armor before the heal rate is a much better path because it's easier.
Yeah. Plus, I'm already just 1 dot away from it, and I've already got 700,000 in Unairu, so I just need about 300,000 more, and I've got the 1 shard. I could almost probably even do that tonight. Damn, that would be dope.
If you're talking about, see what you've got for focus conversion bits.
Oh, I did. I spent it on that. I got almost 700,000 out of it. And that's
nice.
just from the past couple of days of doing this.
Yeah,
so
it's pretty dope, ain't it?
Yeah, it's another reason why I like the hydro hunting. Also,
yeah.
It's fun.
It really cuts down on the farm part of focus farming.
Yeah, which is nice because focus farming just
sucks.
Yeah.
I mean,
so,
I was doing a combination of Eidolon hunts, nightly Eidolon hunts, and then in between night cycles, I was doing Sanctuary Onslaught.
Yeah. Which is what
That way
guess
I
I'm
would
gonna
hit
do.
my daily focus cap, and once I hit my daily focus cap and done the last night hunt, I could then turn around and take all my shards and convert them and see
Yeah.
how much I had.
Yeah.
So I think I was averaging every 2 days, I'd unbind one. So about a week and a half is what it took me to unbind everything.
Actually, I'm gonna go grab me an affinity booster just to make this go a little faster.
What do you mean? Affinity booster doesn't affect focus.
Oh, it doesn't?
No, don't waste your shit.
No, I mean like per run.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't affect it at all.
Yes. It does. Scally.
No, it doesn't. But
It,
please keep believing that it does and waste your plat.
so what's the booster that increases focus?
None. There are none.
Ah, so
The only thing
so
that
it
you
is affinity.
No, it's not affinity.
It
It's
is
not
affinity.
an affinity. It's not an affinity.
It does.
You need to listen to me.
Yes.
You need to listen to me. How you increase your focus gain is having lenses, the right lenses, on your Warframe.
Yes, that's correct. And then using an affinity booster.
No, negative.
Yes.
No, negative. I have done this. I have done this. I have tried this. I have tested this 6 ways from Sunday. It affects nothing except your experience gain, your affinity gain. Focus is not an affinity.
It's based off of affinity.
It is not. It most definitely is not.
They must be lying then.
I don't know who they is or where you're getting your information, but it is false.
I will have to test this. Not that I don't believe you. No, that's totally not it.
If you doubt me, what you do, I'm going to tell you how you test that. You take a basic focus lens, put it on one weapon, take that one weapon, put it on a Warframe that has no focus lens, and then without the affinity booster, you run something like Sanctuary Onslaught or Elite Sanctuary Onslaught, where you know, and it's just you, so you can know about how much affinity you're going to gain. And then you get your affinity booster, and you run the same Sanctuary Onslaught in the same day, and see if you get any much more. If you don't get more than double, you're fucked. And I told you so.
I see.
Now I can tell you how to double or even quadruple your focus gain, if you're interested.
I'm all ears.
What you do is you get greater lenses for a full loadout. Warframe, primary, secondary, melee.
And then, can I cut in real quick?
No, I'm not done. And then, you turn them all into Eidolon lenses.
Yes.
Then you install them.
I have one of those on my Volt Prime for the Igniter School.
Very nice.
And I'm going to go take that to Elite Sanctuary Onslaught.
The other thing
Very
that helps is you put an Eidolon focus lens on the Warframe, and then greater lenses on everything else.
On the weapons? Oh, that's
Yep.
a good idea. I didn't think about
Because
that.
how this works is you get a certain amount or a certain percentage of focus based on the focus lens. So let's say the base focus. So they say, oh, it's based off affinity. That's kind of sort of true, but not really. So how it works is, let's say that you get 100 affinity from killing an enemy, just any random enemy, right? You with me?
Yes.
So how that works for focus is, once the focus has been activated, if you would gain 100 affinity and your bonus from that lens is 30%, you will gain 30 focus. Now, affinity boosters apply after the fact.
Aww.
So you're not going to gain 30% of 200. You're going to gain 30% of 100, and then you'll get your affinity bonus, your affinity boost, after the fact. Which is why it doesn't work for focus. This is why I kept trying to tell you. I have done this. I have tested this. No worky.
Well, that sucks. Because I could have sworn it worked.
No. However.
Because people taking Sleep Winox in there and... wait, no, okay. Damn it.
I mean, there's a wiki guide on it, and it fucking straight up tells you affinity boosters do not work for this.
That's
because
BS.
the booster is applied after the fact. The booster actually does not apply. Well, it applies immediately after you gain. After you would gain the affinity. So, let's say that you kill the enemy, you get your 100 affinity, right? So
Right.
the way the booster works is you kill the enemy and it calculates 100 affinity. It will then calculate your focus bonus immediately. Then the affinity gets applied to the warframe or weapon in question, based on whatever sharing you have. Right?
God damn it, there's a fucking
Then you
serum
get the
here.
bonus for whatever you got applied after the affinity application. You with me?
Yes.
So
Maths,
assuming
this is-
no affinity sharing and you got 100 affinity, you get the bonus after the affinity applied, so it would be like applying the same affinity twice, but the focus is only gotten from the first affinity. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Rip.
Sucks. But that's how it works. So your best bet is to take an Eidolon lens, which I think is like and where you apply the lens counts a certain percent too. So like
Yeah, you want to put those on your warframes.
you want it on your warframe first. Ideally, you would have the same lens, the same strength lens applied to the weapon you're going to use the most, such as your primary or your melee weapon or whatever the case is, because it works based on whatever the equipped weapon is or the most used weapon.
Right.
Because that's the thing you're going to gain the most affinity from. Although primary weapons, if I recall correctly, get a bigger bonus than, say, melee weapons. I'll look. Hold on.
That sounds right.
Zappity zap. So what are you doing right now?
Okay, here you go.
Did you
Eidolon
clip-
lens to the warframe on warframe power kill is 0%. On a weapon kill, it's 1.125%. And on an ally kill, it's 1.3125. 25% warframe, 75% weapon. On a weapon kill, it's 50-50. On a weapon power kill, it's 100% warframe. So, now, the way it will work, however, is if you do a warframe and weapon lens, if you do Eidolon, right? On warframe power kill, it's 2.25. On weapon, it's 2.25. And on ally, it's 2.25. So
Okay.
now imagine having a lens, an Eidolon lens, on everything that you're using to gain your focus. Just take a second and stack that up in your brain.
So I'd probably be maxing everything out in like maybe 1 or 2 runs.
Yeah. More like a run and a half.
That makes sense.
The nicest thing about being able to cash in the Eidolon shards, by the way, is that the Eidolon shards bypass your daily focus.
Yes.
So you can max out, like mine is, I think, 375 or some bullshit. So I can hit my daily focus limit and then convert 300 lenses and gain whatever the hell I need to be gaining.
Right. Maybe I should wait to put those in until after I've reached the... Okay, that makes sense. Because I'm going to have to be doing that here in a couple of days. Since there's not a lot going on in the game right now, I could probably work on...
Use this time to...
Maxima. Yeah.
Yeah, to rank all the shit you need to rank. So that when the time comes and they're like, oh, look, fresh new content, woo, you'll be like, yeah, I'm fucking ready for this, watch.
Right.
Because your operator will be a beast. You'll have taken the time to make all of your weapons and warframes, or at least the ones you like playing the most, beastly. And the new content will be like, yay, that was fun for about 5 minutes. You know, that's kind of why I feel bad for fucking Grim, because Grim dumped a lot of time, energy, and effort into making Mesa a badass, which is great, except he hasn't figured out how much of a badass a lot of the other Warframes can be, so...
Right. He's just stuck playing that one, and it's like, well, yeah, Mesa's great, but dude...
My Mesa's awesome, yeah, but, I mean, honestly, my Mirage is better.
Mesa's not necessarily a one-trick pony, but...
Mesa's a one-trick pony. My Mirage is a mini-trick pony. And I've already proven my Mirage can trump his Mesa easily.
It does scale very well, yes. Woo!
Well, that's because Mirage's 1 with that augment is just nutso.
Yeah, if you can keep her alive, yeah.
What? Why is she all super shiny? What the hell? Dude,
what?
Are you watching the stream? Look at my Mesa. Her entire thing is shiny like it's a Prime skin or something.
I kind of can't.
That's fucking crazy town.
That's interesting. I wonder why it looks like that.
Don't know. Don't care. It's super pretty.
Just stay this way. Okay, thanks. I would be watching the stream, but I'm in ESO.
Heard.
Where's the bird? Do you think you're going to be on for a second night cycle?
No.
I figured.
Twins can sleep. How come they're not afraid of monsters? I don't know. One of them sleeps while the other one's on guard duty.
That was the funniest explanation I've ever heard. The twins can sleep. Why aren't they afraid of monsters? I don't know. Maybe one of them sleeps while the other one's on guard duty. That's amazing.
You see, I can't think clearly with the no sleep. I'm talking nonsense here.
All right, man. I think I'm out, dude.
Well, it is kind of getting late where you are, so
Oh yeah.
it makes
And work comes early.